Hey programmers, today we're just going to continue on with the next file folder of our project, and we're not going to do anything spectacular. It's just creating all the little text box, all the grunt work that's got to be done. And I already got it started this morning before I went to Sunday school, and now I'm back, so we can continue on just as soon as it finishes coming up. Okay, this here, the first one is our first screen. And how I started this, I just took the whole top section and I, boxed it in with the mouse, these top part, just so that you don't have to recreate stuff. And then I said, I right-clicked and I did a copy. And then I came to the second file folder, because that's what I'm doing. And then I did a right-click and I did a paste here, but I'm not going to do it right now because I've already done it. And that way you didn't have to retype all these headings and stuff. And what this enter special time is about is for like to enter vacation or sick time, or even just someone that didn't clock in. I know like where we work, we have a little thing called the letter shop where they do mailings and stuff like that. And there's some people that work there, which, they could have a remote login with like log me in or something like that, but they don't. They just call in their hours or whatever. And so anyway, this top one, you can just leave it whatever the default group box is. It doesn't really matter. This little one with the name ID or the PREID, I call it PRID group box 1. And then this text box here, we called it PREID text box 2. There were some other things on here that I deleted those off. I kept name label, and I named him name label 2. And then I just threw on these 4 more labels and 4 more text boxes. This label here, you can leave it whatever name you want to have it, but his text, I'm going to have week, and the one underneath him is going to be ending enter date. Excuse me. And this one here, we're going to say type. That's going to be like the type of record, whether it was sick or vacation or personal. I think we have personal too. And it's going to be type. And then later on, we can, fix these up a little better. And then this other one here is going to be hours worked. And then this button, we're going to call that create button. I didn't put on my notes too, but we're going to put 2 on here. CREATE button 2. And I did want to put a text on him. And let me look at my other PC here, see what I called that. And for the caption on him, we're going to put text is create records. Excuse me. And what this is going to do is you're going to enter the type and the hours worked, and then it's going to create 2 records. It's going to create an in record and an out record. Anyway, the week, we don't, I don't really need that right now, but I'm going to leave it there. It's not going to hurt nothing, because I am going to do something with that. But what I was wanting to do before I clicked it, I was wanting to change this, cut the size down to about, we'll try 50. See if that's a little better. Enter date's okay. Type here. And then I'm going to line these up. And we need a colon here to look a little neater. And then type, we're going to line this up. And then I want this to be smaller, maybe like 30. It's really only 1 character. We might could use 20, but I'm going to give it 25. And hours worked, usually it'll only work 8 hours in a day, so we're just going to give it 25 also. And we're going to make this guy bigger so that I can get the whole word records in there. I'm going to name him 100 and see if that does the trick. Well, no, not yet. Let's give him 130. Yeah, that's a little better. Alrighty, so this is all we're going to do. Well, I take that back. We're going to give these names. These text boxes, we're going to give them names. Pull up this. We're going to call that one weak text box 1. W-E-K-T text box 1. Except I didn't put 2 E's in there. This second one, we're going to call him, oh, that's weak text box 2, not text box 1. Because it's the second screen. Of course, you can name it what you want, but it's easy for me to keep up with things. This next one's int date text box 2. Uh-oh, capital T is what I want. And this one here, I'm looking at my other PC. Well, on my other PC, I think I'd call those 1s at the end of them, but I'm not going to do that. I want it to stay 2. It's easier to keep up with. This type text box, I'm going to call it type text box 2. And hours worked, we're going to call hours WK text box 2. Okay, that's going to be all for this one, and then we'll start writing code a little bit on the next one. Alrighty, well, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.